Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today's video is going to look quite different from the other videos on my channel, and that is because I nearly scrapped this video completely. The days leading up to this particular day, I had very high hopes for how this morning routine was going to turn out for you guys, and then once the day came, I just was not feeling it. I still decided to continue on with filming throughout the day in hopes that the footage would somehow magically become more aesthetic, more motivating, kind of like all the other videos on the internet that light a fire up your butt and convince you that you should be doing more with your life. But the truth is, this morning and many mornings before it, I woke up super late in the morning, almost afternoon, started my day on social media, didn't go to the gym, and maybe that's why I haven't been feeling it lately. I can't say I'm proud of a lot of the habits I have accumulated over the past couple of weeks, but it'd also be very unfair if I did not acknowledge the fact that I have been extremely burnt out and in need of some rest. From furnishing our new home to hosting several family members at a time while still trying to juggle this career of mine, I have been exhausted. The reason I decided not to scrap this video is because I'm almost 100% sure that I am not the only person that is feeling like this. And as someone with a platform and a voice and audience, I feel like it's extremely important to show that life isn't always easy or glamorous or as clean cut as it seems on social media sometimes. Your favorite influencers have their off days. And if I'm speaking for myself, this was an off season, okay? My number one goal with every single video I upload is to inspire you all, motivate you all, leave you all with more knowledge than when you first came into the video. And for some reason, a part of me felt like if I showed you guys this version of me, I'd be doing the complete opposite of that. But after some more deep reflection, I came to the realization that these seasons are just as important as our busy seasons, as our productive seasons. Life is a marathon, not a race. And with that being said, if you know you're going to be on a long journey, you need to make sure you have those rest stops in the road to ensure that you have a safe and smooth ride. And I think those intentional rest stops are what have been missing from mine. Now, some of y'all are probably watching this like, girl, you are overreacting. You are doing just fine. I don't see any bad habits, girl. You better than me. I can already hear the comments. What I need you guys to understand is that I know I can do better because I have lived it. I've seen it. I have evidence of it. I know that I can do so much better than this. So whenever I find myself at this version of myself, it feels horrible. I'm pretty sure I'm a type A personality. So whenever I am not in grind mode, whenever I am not a high achiever, I feel like a failure. But it's something I'm working on, and honestly, I think the key ingredient here that has been missing for me is just finding that balance between resting and working.
Okay, come here.
Four.
rest can look very different from person to person. And I have tried ducking off for a couple days, weeks, and coming back in hopes of feeling better. I've tried escapism, and I think it's all just brought me back to the fact that this life, you can't escape it. No matter how fast you try to run away from your responsibilities, you will always find yourself needing to do something. So going forward, I think the solution for me looks like incorporating intentional rest into my day-to-day lifestyle and activities. Instead of having to wait weeks in order to feel an ounce of rest, I just want to live a more balanced lifestyle and not have to be so polarized, where in one season I'm in complete grind mode and in the other season I'm in complete rest. It's just not sustainable, at least not for me. Alright, you guys, so I have a Sephora Squad meeting at 12. It is 11:52 right now, so I'm just chilling at my vanity area and I'm gonna eat my breakfast until it's time for this meeting. I don't know if I'm gonna be done with this low-key, so I might be eating through the meeting, but at least I'm gonna be on time because that's what matters. I don't think I've ever digested the meaning of the word rest until now. In the past, rest looked like me stopping the current task I am working on and instead busying myself with another task. Over time, my brain has just gotten so cluttered, so overstimulated, and so filled with to-do lists and tasks and never-ending responsibilities that I've never actually given myself the opportunity to just not worry and not think. And I think that reflects back on my faith a little bit. I definitely should be working on that more and relying on Allah more and being more focused within my salat and all of those things. That's a subject for a separate video, but the main point I want to make in this one is that I was shy to come to you guys in this state, but I realized that it is a lot more empowering to embrace it and acknowledge that this is where I'm at and I am a work in progress. And I hope that moving forward, we can all have grace with ourselves and acknowledge that what works perfectly for someone else may not work for you. And that is completely okay. If you figure out that you need more rest than the average human being, then honor that. Don't waste so much time trying to get on everybody else's schedule and figure out why everybody else works this way and you work some other way. Instead, honor your strengths, honor your weaknesses, and use them to your advantage. With that being said, here is a disclaimer that I probably should have put at the beginning of the video. This is not a morning routine. This is not a guide on what your morning should look like. This is not even me telling you that you need to rest if you don't feel like you need to rest. This is me showing you guys my thought process and how it has brought me to this conclusion, and how moving forward I will honor my strengths, I will honor my weaknesses, and I won't let them work me to my demise. Instead, I am choosing peace. I am choosing balance. So I hope that this message resonates with you all. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Honestly, this has felt like therapy a little bit for me, so let's definitely keep the conversation going in the comment section below. I'd be more than happy to hear you guys' thoughts on the subject and your own experiences with productivity, morning routines, just life in general. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.